Hope you're having a great day here at sunny Blenheim Palace. There you go, the music goes. Sunny Blenheim Palace. It is the Salon Privé Concours Masters presented by Oracle Finance, and later it is Style Day presented by Boodles, when a very lucky guest will win a beautiful piece of Boodles jewellery outside the Boodles marquee there at 4:30. So, in the meantime, welcome all of you. Thank you all of the entrants, all of the class winners left and right of me. The cars are going to drive over the stage in a moment. They've all won something to go home with, so we'll present each one. For now, I'm just going to introduce you to the people behind me. Peter Brook, CEO of Oracle Finance. Great to have Peter back with us. We've been friends, known each other for many years now. Peter was last with Salon Privé when we were at Scion Park. So, Peter, great to have you back with us. Callum Tate from Piston Heads, our three judges. Freddie Atkins and Tom Howarth. These two behind me. So one is a journalist, as Callum says, a renowned journalist. The other two are Instagrammers. So when Andrew and I grew up, an Instagrammer to us was someone who sat in the back of Mum and Dad's car with top trumps cards, fighting over who had the most brake horsepower and the fastest top speed. These guys have turned that love and passion for cars into a very successful career. So welcome to you all, and thank you for joining us today, all of you. Now, Tom is going to come up and join me up here, and we're going to present each one of the cars, and he's going to explain to all of you the decision behind the cars that they've selected. All of these cars are winners. They're all best-in-class winners, 7 of them. So the classes that we had are sports and classics, hypercars, V8s, V10s, V12s, GTs, and cabrios and roadsters. Now, it's a bit of a twist, this concours. They're all new cars, so the judging is very subjective. The judging, obviously, with the Salon Privé concours, which was presented by Aviva over the last couple of days, that is a full IC Jag judged, a very serious, world-class, nut and bolt, bonnet up judging process. This, with new cars, is obviously very much more subjective. So Tom will explain, as best he can, the selection that the judges made. So Tom, why don't you come up here and we'll introduce the first car, which is from the sports and classics class. This is the class winner, the 1974 Jaguar E-Type, owned by Alan Cosby. This is the 5.3 litre V12, 265 brake horsepower. This car back in 74 would reach 60 in 7 seconds and go on to just shy of 150 miles an hour. The beautiful E-Type, driven actually by Mr. Matt Honeysett. Thomas, why this one? Are we on? Push the button.
Yeah. Hello? Can you hear me? Fantastic. Well, we were pretty impressed by this car. It's obviously a stunning example of a stunning car, but you said 265 horsepower. I'm told that this one, forgive me if I'm wrong, is producing more like 500 brake horsepower, as this is a RestoMod. So with this car, do go and take a closer look if you get a chance. There's a full build book on the entire restoration that this car's had. So this car did not used to look anything like this. It's been completely overhauled, underneath and on top, of course. Stunning colour, and it's got the performance to match. So yeah, couldn't help but give this car an award. Absolute stunning, especially on a sunny day like today, to see the chrome and the beautiful cherry red. Yeah, an absolute stunner.
Perfect choice. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Tom. Thank you, Matt. Now, from the opposite direction, the Hypercars class winner, the gorgeous Aston Martin 177. They only made 78 of these incredible cars. This was the hypercar of its time. Launched in June 2009, 7.3 litre V12, 750 brake horsepower. Amazing number plate that David Cooling, owner's got on there as well, 177V. Top speed of this car was 220 miles an hour, and it would reach 60 in just 3.5 seconds. The beautiful Aston Martin 177. And David loves driving this and does take it on quite a few trips. Tom, what about this one?
Obviously, there's some seriously tough competition out there, especially in the hypercars class. Fantastic to see all these cars getting brought down and used, but this car in particular, it's on 4,000 miles, which might not sound like a lot, But when the owner picked it up less than 2 years ago, it'd only done 400 miles, pretty much delivery mileage. So if you think about that, he's 10 times the mileage in the time he's had it, which on a car of this value is seriously impressive. And for then it's still to look this beautiful and be in this fantastic condition. And I believe maybe only one of 7 in right-hand drive in the world. This one's finished in midnight blue, and if you look closely, the owner actually had a spare set of Aston Martin 177 wheels, as you do, and he decided to paint those in the body colour as that finishing touch. So it was that tipped us over the edge. Absolutely stunning car. No, it's absolute beauty, this one.
Thanks, David. And if I had one of these, I'd be driving it as well all over the place. So I'm sure it puts a big smile on your face every time you get and fire it up. Congratulations. Thank you, David. Now it is time for the V8s, and a beautiful V8 it is too. This is the 2011 Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. The AMG was 6.3 litres, the V8, 563 brake horsepower, close to 200 miles an hour. Great number plate, Risky D. Acceleration 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. This is the modern day equivalent of the iconic Mercedes-Benz Gullwing of the 60s, the SLS AMG Gullwing itself, launched in 2011. And Peter Brook, Peter, CEO, as we say, of Oracle, presenting that award. Thomas, tell us about this one.
So I'm quite biased. I absolutely love Mercedes, but there was no denying that this car deserved to win its class. It's nearly a 15-year-old car, and if you go and take a close look around it, the pearl white paintwork, the red leather interior, this car's absolutely immaculate. And of course, the Gullwing, I believe this style of door is now banned because it's not considered safe enough by EU law, etc., because I think you have to have an explosive in the mechanism if it were to roll over. Hopefully it never will, to push those doors off, which obviously explosives in cars probably not what we want. So we're never going to see another car like this again with these Gullwing doors. So absolutely iconic. And the engine as well, 6.2 litre naturally aspirated V8, actually the first ever engine developed solely by AMG. Every other engine was a Mercedes engine that then AMG reworked, but this engine was different. So extremely special car, and the condition on this one is just beautiful.
It's very loud and very fast and very beautiful indeed. Congratulations. Great number plate. Risky D. Look out, Geet. You get hit by a door. Right, the V12 class winner. What stage wouldn't be no competition would be right without a Ferrari in it? The Ferrari 812 Superfast, owned by David Trigg. David, hello again. 6.5 litre V12, 789 brake horsepower, over 211 miles an hour. This was launched in 2017. This car will scream to 60 in about 2.7, 2.8 seconds. Beautiful condition, beautiful combination of colours, brake calipers, wheels, etc. Tom, the 812 Superfast.
So, obviously, the sunny daylight today with the roof down, screaming V12, that exhaust note behind you on the way home must sound absolutely sensational. But of course, as mentioned, the condition on this car and the configuration as well. I'm an absolute sucker for these hand-painted, if you've not seen them, hand-painted Scuderia shields, which are an additional option. They're not the standard. So this car, yeah, an absolute stunner, especially with, compared to the other cars, there's some very good competition. But this one, with the roof down on a sunny day like today, stood out to us, I think.
Nothing to beat her. Congratulations, David. Now it is the turn of the GT class. The GT class winner for this year's Concours Masters, presented by Oracle Finance, is the Aston Martin Vantage N430, a very special car owned by Mark Farah. 4.7 litre V8, 430 brake horsepower, 190 mile an hour top speed, and 4.8 seconds to 60. This car, limited run, these very rare, aren't they? Launched in 2014.
So yeah, this is a special edition, I believe inspired by Aston Martin's success at the Nürburgring. hence the kind of motorsport inspired two-tone livery with the yellow on the roof. You might think, why is there a random bit of yellow there? But that is race car inspired. But speaking to the owner, he regularly takes it on track days, yet manages to keep it in immaculate condition. You see there's barely any swirls to mention on the paint. All the wheels are perfect, interior is perfect, manual. So these cars, they just get better with age. When they came out, they were beautiful, but today I think they look better than ever, especially alongside more modern cars, which maybe don't share the same looks as this. I think beautiful car and beautiful condition, so yeah, definitely deserving of a prize.
And obviously a very good driver if you take it on track and it looks in this condition. So congratulations, David. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Cabriolets and Roadsters. The class winner goes to the 2023 Lamborghini SVJ Roadster. The SVJ Roadster, coming from my right. 6.5 litre V12, 770 brake horsepower. Look at this. This is the limited edition, the 63, the SVJ. Only 63 of these made. 218 mile an hour top speed and 2.9 seconds to 60. The thunderous Aventador SVJ Roadster, launched in 2023. Just 800 of these made. They are very rare indeed. Go on, Thomas.
So what's a Lamborghini supposed to be? It's supposed to be wow, it's supposed to be theatre, and it doesn't get any more wow than this highlighter green, two-tone green paintwork. And this isn't a wrap, none of this is vinyl. If you go take a closer look later on, all of these green stripes, the 63 decals, those are all painted on, they're not stickers. And then inside, it's even got green inside, green SVJ 63 written in between the seats. This car is completely over the top. It sounds amazing. Again, convertible, so definitely deserving of a prize. And of course, in beautiful condition here today as well.
Absolute beauty, isn't it? Thank you very much, Nick. Congratulations, Nick. Thank you. Gorgeous Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Roadster. Now the last class, V10, the V10 class winner goes to D, saying, D, join us please with your Huracan STO, 5.2 litre, this is the V10, 640 brake horsepower, just over 200 mile an hour top speed and 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Launched in 2014. Gorgeous, gorgeous colouring. Carbon fibre as well. Incredible bit of kit, isn't it? The STO.
Yeah, so we've gone from a really quite wild Lamborghini spec to a quite reserved one, but speccing a new car is not an easy thing to do. It's quite easy to get it wrong. But I think the way they've done this, really tasteful, all matte black with just those little orange touches, the brake calipers, the STO badging, and then orange pinstriping on the inside, orange stitching as well. So really tasteful combination. My favourite bit about it was that wheel finish. I just think really nice, kind of satin grey with a diamond cut look, and that's, the STO as a model is probably my favourite model of Huracan. Just most extreme rear wheel drive, that huge wing, that roof scoop, all of these cars, like the rear clam doesn't open like any other Huracan, it's not a normal boot, it moves forward like race car inspired. So this is a properly hardcore Lamborghini, it's not a soft car by any means, so obviously huge respect for bringing it out today and letting everyone see it.
Thank you, Dee, thank you. So those are our class winners. Thank you to all of the entrants today who've joined us, coming as members of 5 Zeros, Oracle Finance clients as well, who are here with their cars. There are some private owners, and of course Lamborghini, the Lamborghini tour that took place yesterday in the Cotswolds. They're all here on the lawn today as well. So thank you all for coming. If you could bear with us for a couple of minutes, grab your breath. We will bring through the third, second and first place cars in just a moment. So give us a couple of minutes and we will be back with the winners.